All right, it's gonna be a whoa. Hold on. All right, it's gonna be a trade recap on how I made $3,005 this morning day trading the Nasdaq futures. This was the one trade that I took with executions. It was a 1 minute long. I ended up holding this for 1 to 1.5 because since Alpha discontinued premium and took away my accounts, I am on some evals now with Lucid, so I have to pass these evals. So I have passed a couple of them today. And yeah, I'm just trying to build those up now. Took this trade this morning. I posted it in my free Discord along with daily buys as I do every day, as long as I'll also be live trading tomorrow as I do twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, completely for free. So join the free Discord down in the description. Anyway, let's get into this trade I took. It was a 1 minute long, off a 1 hour intermediate low. Let's look at this and see why I took this. Let's go to market open. So coming into market open today, I was actually bullish. Why was I bullish? Wait, I said I was actually bullish and I took it long. Anyway, I was bullish coming into the day because as we can see here, we have a 1 hour gap right here that's getting respected. Boom, 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 pakalaka. Then we have these gaps here that got disrespected. So we disrespected bullish, or disrespected bearish, respected bullish with a unfilled 4 hour above. We also put in this data high above, and last thing as well, we just filled in this daily bullish gap right here and respected that. So I was bullish coming into the day. I wanted to see some sort of manipulation down to this 15-minute intermediate low, or even just like we had a 15-minute gap here. Just respect this 15-minute gap, maybe sweep out this low and get a high up to these data highs right here. They're data highs from random news, by the way. It wasn't like on Forex Factory, in case you're wondering that. But if we play market out or play open out, we can see we manipulate these lows. We end up getting no entry. For me, there was a 15-second inversion right here that you could have taken, and it would have probably been a break-even trade. But I don't trade 15 seconds, so I didn't take that. And actually, if you look at NQ, this would have ended up not being a break-even because it never... Oh, yeah, it would have. Okay. So if you took a 15-second trade, it should have been a break-even. But I don't take 15 seconds, so I did not take that. And then if we play price out, we can see it just ends up dumping all the way down to these 1 hour intermediate lows. Now, once we were like at this point, I was low-key looking for a short, like a continuation short until this low got hit. But as you can see, we never got a short to there. But now this is a 1 hour intermediate low, as you can see right here. So once we swept out this low, I was looking for a potential long up to these unfilled 5 minutes. Very simple mech model today. There was also a little 30-second in here that I did not take. Why I did not take this? Well, this close was invalid because the wick is super big, right? The wick's 12 points. The body's only 7. So that's an invalid close. And then at this point, yeah, we just never had a valid close, to be honest, on this 30-second inverse. We did get the inversion, but never a valid close, so I did not take that. And along with doing this, we also generated all of this like relative equal high LRL right here. So that was just more reason for me to want to take a long. We then resweep out these lows here, and then we get this 1 minute inversion. It took a few candles to get it, but we end up getting a very good close through this 1 minute gap, making it in an inverse rally gap. That was my entry. I put my stop down here, a little bit of a tighter stop, but I expected price to just immediately go to this 5 minute gap and take out all these highs. And that was my break-even point, which it did right there. And then I just held this for, again, for a 1 to 1.5R for those half past those evals. If I was trading this normally, I probably would have just held for a 1 to 1 because as you can see, we actually did end up tapping into this 15-minute gap. So I probably would have just held this 15-minute gap and been out right there. Or I guess, I don't know when that formed. Okay, never mind. That formed after we were in. So I probably would have just held this to a 1 to 1. Or like, let's see if we have like equilibrium of this range. Because I wasn't even looking for this because, again, I was like just getting my 1 to 1.5. So yeah, equilibrium wasn't even 1 to 1. So I would have just held this to a 1 to 1R probably and taken that for the day. But I was able to hold this a little higher and half past some evals. So that was good. But yeah, I mean, that's the trade. I don't really know. Got nothing else to it. Then news came out. There was another trade here that was good. This 3 minute inversion right here after news came out. After Trump tweeted, whatever he said, I don't know. But there was this long right here that played out to these relative equal highs and then hold this for a 1 to 1. That was a good play there as well. but I was already done for the day, obviously. So yeah, that was the one trade I took. Good day, good start to the week. Again, free Discord link in the description. If you guys have any questions, you can ask questions in there. I try to be I answer basically every question there, or not basically, I answer literally every single question there because there's not like that many people. So if you have a question, go in there, ask a question, I will answer it. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live stream in the Discord, hopefully.